The metaphorical superimposition of the mind. Symbols are a powerful phenomena because these help us to connect with meaning and to get fulfillment in daily experience in life overall. Just because something does not logically make sense, it can still be functional and beneficial because it provides a sense of meaning and fulfillment. The mind is a metaphor and analogy machine and is associative at both explicit and implicit levels, which is why symbols can impact our degree of stress, enjoyment, and satisfaction. There is certainly an outside reality, but our mind is such that it automatically perceives reality through a lens of sets of associations that are connected at a non-conscious level in your psyche with other objects, people, and places. The associations are not just similar stimuli. They can also be symbolic, meaning they stand for something that does not have similar features on the surface, but similar features in the essence of its action or function. Function and action are the basis of implicit experience, implicit processing, and implicit memory. This symbolic stimuli is, in essence, metaphor. Our brain actually interprets reality metaphorically first because this provides a faster way of processing than discrete logical analysis, since metaphor is grounded in experiential action. The foundations below our cognitive and conceptual understanding is sensory, spatial, motor, emotional experiences from interacting with the world prior to advanced cognitive development. These experiences then become a foundation for being able to simulate and manipulate variables in our mind instead of reality. It's important to remember that symbolic meaning has no validity in the scientific determination of the physical world. Symbolic meaning relates to function and action in what is emotionally significant and fulfilling, whereas science pertains to function and action as to what is materially or physically beneficial. There's some overlap where greater emotional fulfillment can foster greater health and vice versa. But we must not conflate symbolic meaning with scientific accuracy. Each has a very important place and must be used according to the specialty function that each has. What is out in reality is not necessarily what we interpret, because what we perceive and what our attention is drawn to from our implicit values and expectations can differ. The mind best learns and understands, especially quickly and automatically, through sensory spatial representations because these are action-oriented and therefore relevant to survival. But why metaphorical? The generalizing tendency allows for more likely identification and learning because the features similar to the threat are automatically highlighted as salient or important and elicit an internal simulation of the original stimulus. The metaphorical superimposition upon reality is the bridge to the unconscious part of ourselves. This part of us informs the values and meaning that we experience. We can only understand through metaphor because more complex language is reality-based and devoid of implicit metaphorical meaning. The more that we venture into the science-minded world without heeding the emotional and metaphorical world that enables us to understand our unconscious and emotional and implicit experience, which is the source of our fulfillment and foundation of our emotional processing, the greater the distance and lack of meaning we will feel in ourselves and life.